Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory?
They are to serve.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed.
What?
How fortunate for you. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort, use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart?
Oh, stop this fighting at one.
Enough of it.
Where are you going?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow after.
Brother...
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something wavers.
You've always been able to see through.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies...
Do I hear disapproval in your...
Not exactly, my prince. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born yours.
Surely you jest. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an...
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince.
Now that's what I call a feast.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica.
He is a good...
You are too kind, Lord Dragan. And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica...
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval. Forgive my curiosity. What sort of...
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly,
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward!
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over, each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to us. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our... But what of you, my kind?
It is impossible to understand.
Interesting. You are the first I've...
Like as not,
It is a lord. We may at last share a common goal, but our motivations differ. My new cousin has the intuition of a leader, I see. In any event, it is always good to have... Let me tell you what I... As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the... Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just...
It would seem Lord Dragan.
quite the passionate fellow.
He's never been one to hide his ambition. Neither does he hide his disapproval.
Feelings which...
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their face. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes, though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age. I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray, call me Serena. We should carry your cousin through...
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wait.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord,
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
my lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters at our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
I, my lord, our undying loyalty to House Wolfwood.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool for my house and my people. I trust I can rely on them.
Well spoken, my son. I dare.
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son, Lord Simone Wolffort, with the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a with no heroic deeds yet to his name,
So Lord Simon will step down. What wisdom has your father
He has told me what it means to be Lord.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolfort. The crown.
Yes, Your Majesty. I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent. Go push your papers in the shadows, like the mine.
You would shame me! You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth, your ineptitude.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will...
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should... Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want...
Pray forgive my cousin. Those two.
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustav and my half-sibling.
I see. Well...
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity.
Well said. With Hyzan's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, it is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. Of particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, sir.
So, this is Glenbrook's fiercest warrior.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by There is a tourney to be had.
Here, here! Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell? I very much look forward to finding...
Eat, drink, and be merry.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolfort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.